Hi, my name is Isabel. I'm 28. I sort of give advice on the internet about dating. I have dated around a lot. And in this video, I want to talk about icks and what are they and why I hate the word and I hate the popularization of icks. But I'm also going to tell you what icks you should have. Let's begin. So what does it mean to have an ick? An ick means that you look at somebody who you once may have found sexually interesting, attractive, whatever, and they do something and you say, ugh, and it gives you the ick, and then you sort of lose the attraction for them, either partially or completely. And this can happen. Actually, it has happened to me. I have a couple of icks, but I find it problematic how this ick culture has developed on the internet. If you mix it with like cringe culture, fear of pretentiousness and whatever, it has done a great deal of damage to authenticity, to realness, to actual human connection. And I find that very tough for young people. So there are these like ick compilation videos going around all the time, or people talking about their ick, women making videos on icks that we have in men, and men saying icks that we have in women, and all of them having icks about anything and everything. And I don't know, people who have icks when somebody doesn't have a job, or icks that, I don't know, I can't think of good ones because I find them so exhausting that I tend to forget them immediately and block them from my mind. But yeah, for example, some women get icks when men talk about their feelings, or they cry, or they are vulnerable, when men bring them too many flowers in the wrong colors or something, or when men hold their hands in a certain ways. I don't know, having an ick from men wearing short pants or yeah, but the thing is that it has developed into this punishing authenticity of people, When people show genuine interest and genuinely care about others, they sometimes act in ways that are a bit cute cliche, but that isn't bad. So I don't know, they sometimes tell each other, oh, I like you very much, or they look confused, or they stumble over their words, or they sit in weird positions, and they sometimes wear different clothes that may be very weird. They listen to weird music, whatever. But the thing is that humans are much, much more nuanced and interesting and diverse than we give them, than many people on the internet seem to believe. Like, not all men are the same, and not all men are like classically male and like male things and only like game, play soccer, wear certain types of pants and anything, Men can listen to Taylor Swift. Women can like metal, Women can like powerlifting or riding bikes or great machines, and men can like soft things, flowers and animals and cats, whatever, And that's just one example. Men can wear tight pants and it is okay. Women can wear whatever they want and it's okay, And it is completely okay to be a bit different, to be a bit more authentic, to be a bit more of an individual. Okay? And I find it very problematic that we have generalized this culture of something is cringe and pretentious and fake, and then everything is an ick nowadays. And young people are very afraid of doing anything. That's why they all dress the same. That's why nobody has sex. That's why young people are very lonely and don't even go out, because obviously the world has taught them that they're going to get filmed and shamed and icked all the time by everyone. And I'm going to tell you, as a millennial, I'm a millennial actually, Jesus Christ, I'm a zillennial, but that it doesn't matter. Do you know how cringy we were in the 2000s? But we weren't cringy. We were just trying out things that teenagers should have tried out, writing stupid shit on the internet, making a Tumblr, dressing weird, caking our faces in makeup, dancing. I don't know. It is the death of authenticity to find everything icky, cringy, pretentious, and weird, And the problem with an ick is that if you let these things define your taste in people or your attraction, you can obviously save yourself pretty quickly. If you're not willing to be brave enough to love, having an ick is like some sort of a staircase out of this big project that you are trying to commit to, that you're not trying to commit to, actually. Love is a very scary thing. And if you look at your partner, he is full of flaws and full of errors and full of human little things. But that is exactly what makes him or her lovable, Being full of flaws, making mistakes, being a bit too strange, or laughing a bit too hard, or having an uneven face, you know, wearing your wet hair in a different form of style, you know, having a sock with a hole in it. I don't know. Stumbling over words, falling down, losing something, being funny and goofy and whatever. That is a natural thing of being human. And it is a thing that makes us human, and that should be there if we are human. And that is lovable, and that is interesting, and it's authentic, and it makes for individuals who are fascinating, you know? And if you are constantly looking at your partner from the outside and trying to find something that icks you off, you're going to find something pretty quickly. If you look for an ick, you're going to find it in 20 seconds. Less, 10 maybe. But the point about it is that if we're always looking for these icks just to be able to say, oh, maybe it's not perfect for me. Maybe, oh, I got the ick, now I can't see him anymore. That's a very poor strategy of pulling yourself out of this, you know? Be brave. Try to love. Try to look past these things. I mean, what do you expect if you are icked out all the time by other people and you want somebody to love you, but everybody gets the ick from whatever you do, you know? Let people dare to tell you that they love you. Dare to flirt. Dare to be weird, you know? Dare. Jump out of the comfort zone. Stop talking about this goddamn ick shit, you know? There are some real icks which you should look out for, but most of the icks that you have are not real icks. They are just authentic people doing authentic individual things, and you being weirded out because you have no idea how that feels, you know? Grow the fuck up. Take your list of icks, throw it in the bin, and then try to see people for the nuanced, complex, and interesting beings that they are. For the fascinating, smart mammals, the sensitive animals, you know? These interesting social creatures who have diverse wishes and interests, who have all this fascinating stuff in their brain. Grow the fuck up! Icks give me the ick.